Monday greetings, everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sonia, and this is where I share my die-cast cars. On Monday, I typically do Matchbox, but I've been promising a Mopar Monday for a while, so here it is, and today's focus is Jeep. So, I've shown you this Jeep before. This is a Wagoneer. I like the retro colors on this guy. Here's two other Wagoneers. And these are main lines that came out last year. And interestingly enough, in the wild, I saw a ton of these and not so many of the black ones. I don't know. There's those two. And, you know, Barbie likes to shop. You know how she is. And here is another Wagoneer that I think she plans on keeping, which is a departure for Barbie. But, you know, hey, she seems to think that it'll fit into her collection. And this one is new. I think this is, I don't have a card here, but I think this was either A case or B case for this year. I think. Don't quote me on that. And I thought that was really interesting, kind of like pink camo type motif. So anyway, I got a whole box of Jeeps to get through. And as you know, you've heard me talk about my mom, who is a Jeep person. She has a 95 Grand Cherokee that she's had forever. And she also has a Gladiator. So she's lived here twice. And because of that, I drove the Gladiator 2 different stretches of time because I would just drive her around. And you know, the first time I wasn't really too keen on that truck. It's hard to park. But the second time, you know, I was like, you know what? I kind of miss this thing. You know, it kind of grew on me a little bit. So I started collecting Gladiators. Now I've given her some Hot Wheels and M2 machines and some others. She has like 3 or 4 that she has on her mantle. But this one actually is Matchbox. The first 2 are going to be Matchbox because it is, you know, usually I do Matchbox Monday. So, but Jeep is Mopar. You know, I really like this one. And I'm just, you know, it's got the doors off. And I may have shown you this on a Matchbox Monday before. And, you know, I've been trying to get my mom to take the doors off, but, you know, she would never do that. Be funny, though, wouldn't it? You know, we call her Gangster Granny. You know, she's 78 now. And, you know, she bought that Gladiator when in 2018. I know. Never taken the tops off of it. She's never taken the doors off. I don't think the tires have ever really been in mud, but you know, it's all good, right? So here's this Rubicon. Hers is not a Rubicon. She said the price was like that much higher and she didn't want to pay that much for it. But, you know, this is a nice looking Jeep. I like that they did a model without the doors and the tops. And it's got Rubicon here on the side. You see that? And you know, the detail, I'm telling you, the wheels, it really, you know, except for the, you know, there's no light detail on this one, but it's pretty accurate in some ways. Anyway, that's the 20 Jeep Gladiator. This is also the 20 Jeep Gladiator. And it's the same casting, but it's just a recolor. So this one's in blue. Hers is black, by the way. I know that they're having some problems. Stellantis owns Jeep and some other brands, and they're really having some issues with selling Gladiators. And Stellantis is kind of in financial trouble, so I think they're going to be, or they have laid off some people, up north. So this has a gray base, and I like this blue as well. So these guys will look cute together, won't they? Another 20 Jeep Gladiator. This is also a Rubicon, but it's the one that has the little motorbikes in the back of it. How cute is that? I don't think I've seen one this color. It's got the tailgate down. Windows are down. Jeep right here. Black base. Cute. And there's another 20. Oh gosh. This one's from HW Getaways. The one I just showed you is also from HW Getaways. And it's the same as the one before, just in this kind of cobalt color. It's got the little motorbikes on the back. And it's got, the stripe in silver. The other one had, that red and yellow. The Rubicon on this doesn't look. What is that? Is that Rubicon on there? I don't know what that says. You see it here? I don't know. It doesn't, there's too many letters for it to be a Rubicon. But yes, it is. It's just crooked and not very clear. So there's that one. See what else we can find. Another 20. This was new for 2020 from Baja Blazers. This was kind of after I decided I was going to start collecting these. And that's why I bought one with the torn card, because I didn't have this one otherwise. And this is kind of like in a matte paint. It's from, Baja Blazers. It's really interesting. And it also has the motorcycles. This front grille detail here. Black base. Black interior, and of course the windows are down. The Rubicon's on the side. Not my favorite color, but it's something different, right? Let's see. This one did not sell well for some reason, because I still have a few of these, and I'm assuming this is a 20 as well, in this chartreuse. I mean, I like this color. I don't think there's one out there in this color, but I still like it. It's got die cast something on the side of it with Rubicon, and it's got the skull here, and it's got the dirt bikes. It's got some windshield detail. The door latches, that's what they look like on the real vehicle. There's very prominent latches because you can take the doors off. And I like this color. I don't know why it didn't sell. And they all have that door latch detail. And this is a premium version, and I don't have the card, It has Mopar on the side. And I think I've showed you this recently. And it's in this, and I think it's still out there. You know, it's got this interesting bed cover, which I don't really know what that type of container is for. And then this is open back here. It's got Jeep, painted lights. This is a premium version. I'm pretty sure these are real riders. It does have the metal base, of course. And I forget which set this was in. It may have been off-road something, or it's a pretty recent set. And yeah, it's a 2020. Headed back to Matchbox. This is a 17 Jeep Gladiator. I don't know why. I don't think I've ever seen one like this. Hers is she got one of the first ones. So I'm pretty sure hers was a 2018 though. She may have bought it in 2017, but it was a 2018. So I haven't seen one like this. Now, if it was 2017, it was like the first iteration. I can see where, you know, because this is just a two-door with like an extended cab, right? And what's interesting about it, okay, what's interesting about this truck is that it has this spare on the side. And I know I've never seen that. And, you know, I've never, I don't know. I'll have to look up some pictures and see if I can, you know, it's got some really big mirrors on the side, which the truck does, but it's pretty interesting. There's a 2017. This is also a 20 Gladiator. You'll remember these, but I think this was like, I'm not sure which year the Baja Blazers came out. Was it maybe 22? I'm thinking 22 when the Borlas, because I think there's a black version of this one as well. Because I have it with my Borla collection, I think. So, you know, it's got these Borla graphics on it. Hot Wheels here. Attack. I don't know what that means. And then you've got your dirt bikes in the back, but they're gray. And you got a black base, but then this front bumper here is gray, which is kind of interesting. But there's that. Another one from Baja Blazers. This is also a 2020. I like the red. I see a few of them over here, around here. And this is a Rubicon again. Hot Wheels here. Of course, it's got the black interior, black base, and it's got the black dirt bikes in the back. And I'm going to show you this. This is a short card version of this one. And I'm just going to keep this the way it is. I just wanted to show you the short card. And my orange Jeep, the moving parts one, is in there. I'll go in there and get it just a second. So this, you know, it's Maisto. We see these in Walmart. And occasionally I do pick these up. And this looks like a Gladiator to me. Because look at the front there. You know it's a Jeep, right? Oh, it's got Jeep it actually has Jeep on the back. I probably didn't even see that in the store because I didn't have glasses to see it. So I'm going to open this one. And you know, these ones are usually just, they're pretty plain, but I think they're like maybe $1. And you'll notice that the windows are up because there's probably no interior detail. And, you know, there's nothing in the bed. And it's just got the black base. So, but you know, hey. And here's another one. This is Adventure Force, right? Where did I do with that Maisto card? I don't know what I did with it that quick. Oh, I threw it in here. So here's Maisto. And here's Adventure Force. And I think, and look, you know, it's got the Jeep thing on it. You know, I think I got this. I'm not sure where I want to say Walmart. I'm not 100% sure. But of course, Adventure Force is a Walmart brand. And it's in this, you know, it's fire and rescue as well. It's in this really weird, and the paint looks really thick. And of course, the windows are up, and you know, the wheels look cheap. But you know, hey, for what it costs, let's throw it in there. So you got these guys. It's just interesting that they do recolors, right? So I'm going to go get hold on. Okay, even though you've seen this before on a Matchbox episode, I have to include it because it is the Matchbox. It's that chase and Matchbox moving parts. And I'm having better luck now with the hood staying up. Before, I mean, I had to fiddle with it. But, you know, it's got some really good detail. I like these matte blacked out tires and the black bed. Jeep, you got the painted lights here. And, you know, you got a little more detail on the door handles and around the window frames. Now, the windows are up, but they're tinted, lightly tinted, so you can see in. And then, of course, the engine detail. And I don't want to touch it because it seems to be finally staying up on its own. So there's the moving parts chase. And last but not least, another moving parts. And it's in a dark red, which is really pretty. And it's got the, you know, paint detail here on the doors and the lights on the rear. And the windows are up, but they're just, you can see the black interior because they're just lightly tinted. You can see the seats in there. And of course, the engine detail and the front lights. So, that's it for the Gladiator show. And Thursday, you know, I've got my Target haul. Can't wait to show you that. I mean, I really did good on that little trip. I hit it just right. And maybe I'll have some more news on Thursday. There's not really a whole lot seems to be dropping just yet. And I wanted to tell you again that these guys, the 57th anniversary cars, are available on the website, soniasdiecast.com. They're also in the shopping below, and I will maybe they're tagged in Sunday's video, but I will probably tag some Gladiators. I think I have at least one of these on the website for sale, probably that chartreuse, and I'll tag that in this video. And that's all I have, and I will see you on Thursday.